Hey guys, it's Convolva here and welcome to this video that I'm recording today for you guys on how to create an FM sound quickly in FL Studio. So this method is not going to use frequency modulation per se to create this FM sound, but we are going to use a slightly different approach, and it's kind of a unique approach, I would say, because I discovered it by accident. So I just wanted to show you how to create this. So to create the sound, all you need is a blank project where you have absolutely nothing but just this sound. Just this sound, the kick sound. So this is the classic kick sound that comes with the new project in FL Studio. And to create this, the first thing you need to do is reverse the sample. So you get this kind of sound. That's like the basis of the sound. So engage the crossfade. And what it's going to do is it's going to, crossfade the beginning parts of the kick sample and create a loop. And then it would sound like this. You see how it loops? And then to, make it sound more like an FM sound, what we are going to do is pitch it up. So there are multiple ways you can pitch it up. You could, increase the pitch bend range to somewhere around 24 and increase it. And see how you get that. The classic FM sound, we're getting there, but it's not quite there. We don't hear that metallic sound that comes with FM sounds. To get that, what we are going to do is we're going to pass it through the mixer. And here we're going to add a distortion plugin to create that high frequency content. So currently I'm using this distortion plugin. It's called Distortion and it's a free plugin. I will link the download link in the description so you can get it for free. Basically, this is like an asymmetric distortion. Now you can go with the fruity wave shaper and create asymmetric distortion. But I prefer the sound that this particular distortion type has, and it works really well to create the sound. So just engage this mix somewhere around, here, and engage this drive. Now you see how that started to sound a little more aggressive. So let's turn it down a little. I like that. Let's also try to use this asymmetric, curve property. Basically, if you bring it up, you get like a more of a positive cycle than a negative half cycle. You can see it from this icon over here. And if you go to the other side, you get the exact opposite. So it sounds like this. Choose what you like. I like something like this. Sounds pretty cool. All right. And let's turn down the mix a little because it's like way in my face. I think that sounds good. And to put a cherry on top, let's add some reverb to it. And if you watch my previous video on how to go about delay and reverb, there is this preset which I recently, created with the help of Patcher, and it's called Delay and Reverb 1, and you can download it for free. This preset. So this is how it looks. Basically, it has like two knobs, one for reverb, one for delay. And for now, let's say I'm working with somewhere around 150 BPM. All right, and let's add some reverb. This is like the amount of reverb you want. So basically I'll try to get something like this, and this is the amount of delay. So pretty cool. So yeah, you can look into the signal flow and everything, It's a very basic thing. It's just a delay which has been sidechained to the original sound, and same for reverb. So that's how I'm working with this right now. And yeah, that's about it. So see what you can do with this. But before I finish this video, I'd like to mention one important thing, and that is to pitch it right. So right now, since this is a sampling based approach to creating this FM sound, this is probably not fine tuned to the regular keyboard, that we use. So to do that, here's what I do. I would add like a harmer or some other plugin which has a saw wave, and it sounds like this. And this is like something I do to pitch it, so that it, when I hit the note of C in the FM sound, which is this one, I get the C note. I don't get some random note or something in between. So yeah, to do that, let's first record a small sample of this and see which note it's close to. So for that, I'll add a Edison here and just let's like record it. I'm arm this, yeah. And so I've hit the C note on my keyboard here, and this is what it has recorded. Let's detect the pitch region, and it says it is at C sharp, based on the settings I used in the sampler. So, which means that if I hit C and it's playing C sharp, I need to bring it down by one semitone, you see? So to bring it down by one semitone, we can like reduce this by 1, like 23 instead of 24, and create it like that. But to be absolutely sure of what note it's playing, what I'm going to do is go inside Hammer, go into the piano roll, put C. Yeah. And then place the same thing for the sound which we just created. I think C5 sounds similar to this note which I have placed. So let's see how it sounds together. Notice how it's slightly detuned, and that is exactly what we need to fix in this FM until we can actually use it in a track. Alright, so to fine tune, what I would do is bring this kick sample again, go inside this miscellaneous functions, and here you would see fine tune. And this is just going to control the pitch of the sampler in fine amounts. So you don't have, here you have big changes in pitch, but here you get more finer, control. And keep tweaking it until it harmonizes with this. You would know when it's right. It's one of those things which you kind of know when it's right, it harmonizes well. So let's try that right now. And to be sure, I'm just going to disable the reverb just for now, just so that I can hear it more clearly. And let's also bring down the volume of Hammer because it's way too loud. Alright, so as you can see, I sort of changed a little bit of these settings here inside the pitch here, and then fine tune a little, and then the octaves, you can just right click and change octaves. By the way, it just jumps the pitch by 12 semitones when you do this. So this is where I think the sound harmonizes with Hammer. And now this preset is ready to use for your future production. And to use it, I would just go here and save the preset. But I think it's not going to save it because it's a sampler. All right, that's fine. So now I'm just going to experiment with this sound and see how, I can use this in a track. Pretty interesting. If you have any questions about this, then do let me know. I'll be available to reply over here and also on my mail. So if you have any questions regarding this, or if you need any help with your music production, then you can always contact me there and I'll get back to you.